I'm from 456 DeKalb Avenue, Lafayette Gardens houses. You can't get ain't no purer than that. And I gotta tell our kids, you know what? Look at me, because your face is supposed to replace my face. And this is what Mayor Adams has done. Put people in our communities that know the communities. So Mayor Adams, give him a big shout out and applause. Deputy Commissioner Mark Stewart, I oversee the Community Affairs Bureau. We see things that people do not see. We see the violent crimes, and we have to take these visions back to our homes, try to get a good night's sleep, and then come back to work the next morning like nothing happened. It's not a normal life. And you know what? Some cops are walking around stressed out and they don't even know about it. When I first came here, we were doing a lot of sports, a lot of basketball, so I decided that we were missing out on some of the kids because of just sports. So we started a program using drones. We started programs using aviation. We started programs using harbor. We do college tours with DOE and CUNY schools that we bring these kids to to college and show them that they could apply. So we have a lot of educational and job after the school's over, these kids could get involved. I always say we were good in the 80s, but now we're great. We have a police department that looks like New York City. And Mayor Adams, he made sure that that was possible too. And people in positions like my position that probably never saw back in the 80s, that now you can see me and tell your kids, you could do that too. Since Mayor Adams became mayor, the NYPD took off the streets 20,800 guns. We took 80,000 ghost vehicles, motorcycles, mopeds off the street. So the crime is going down. Listen, people lie, but stats don't. The murders dropped, our 7 crimes dropped, robberies dropped. We have like an uptick in our rape, but all the other crimes are dropping. And you know, we have to say too, we're doing good, but we could do better. That's it. Listen, I came on this job when I was 22. The benefits are great. Listen, nobody becomes a police officer to become rich. So you take the job to help people out. And my father he was a cop, so firsthand, I knew I wanted to be a cop at the age of 10. But police officer is a great job. We have to recruit more of our minorities too. Unity Walk is very important. Reverend Terry Lee does a fantastic job. And, you know, it's more about getting the community together, because sometimes we get tied up with our jobs and work. We come home and we don't see each other's faces. So it gives everybody an opportunity to see each other and have the same focus and have the same goal. And that's the community and fighting crime.
So my name is Shantae Elliott. Today is currently my birthday. I help pastor out a lot at the church. I have been volunteering with pastors since, I want to say, middle school. It's been so long, I honestly don't remember. But today, I chose to spend today here with the NYPD because, like I said, I've known Pastor for a very long time, and I know how important community affairs is towards our community. So I just wanted to take this day and celebrate those NYPD members that are out there in the field and helping our community members and working hard to help our community get better, as well as helping our youths and trying to get them off the streets, get them into jobs, get them into schools, get them into anything that will keep them productive and have them build a better future for themselves. So yes, that is why I chose to spend my birthday today.
Tonight we gather here and just to strengthen the relation with the police and the community. Unity Walk has been going on for 28 years, this year mark, and August the 2nd is going to be the big day. And when we look back and see all what is happening, around us today, we see that there's a greater need as immigrants to come together to increase the peace and to reduce the violence. And Saturday, August the 2nd, is the 28th anniversary for the Unity Walk. And we're hoping that, August 2nd is going to be a national unity day, right across New York City, where we're calling every community, just organize a unity thing in your neighborhood, right? Unity, Delavan man them, unity. Unity Walk always begin Empire and Flatbush to Church, and Church up to Utica, and that's where it's going to be, and Utica between Church and Linden, and it's going to be there all day. As you see, we have, New York City, cops and kids, and that's what we need. The cops and the kid with Pat Russo, Chef Choice, and What's Up New York and all the different, agencies. We are partnering all together in making this year Unity Walk one of the biggest unity day in the world.
Reverend Terry Lee, he does it again, bringing people together, acknowledging our community affairs officers, working in partnership for safety in the streets, making sure that people know they have a resource in the police department. Deputy Commissioner Mark Stewart, Commissioner Stewart, he's been here since the beginning, just setting the tone about love and unity and friendship. It's tremendous, so meaningful. Commissioner Stewart spoke about Mayor Eric Adams, who's a former police captain, and about people coming together to give and to bless others. It's tremendous, it's so meaningful, and for the police department, it's always a privilege and a pleasure to come and join with so many great community members. We should have many more great things to come. To Reverend Terry Lee, to Pastor Gil Monrose, thank you for your friendship, for your partnership, and for your service to our communities. Commissioner Stewart was a police officer about 41 years ago. He worked for 20 years in the New York City Police Department, retiring as a second-grade detective. He answered the call for public service a second time by becoming a supervisor in the Manhattan DA's office, where he supervised the most horrific, terrible cases. Then Commissioner Stewart answered the call for public service a third time by coming back to the NYPD to serve as the Deputy Commissioner of Community Affairs. We couldn't have anyone better to lead us in the Community Affairs Bureau. We couldn't have anyone better than Commissioner Stewart. August 2nd, unity in the community. The Unity Walk, led by the great Reverend Terry Lee, Pastor Monrose. I know Commissioner Stewart is looking very forward to being there as well. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful day, very meaningful day, very powerful day, and a very loving day. So come out, join with us. We'll have the NYPD rock wall there. It's a beautiful wall. We'll have the kids come up on the wall, helping our kids reach new heights, doing great things, giveaways. Should be beautiful. Looking very forward to seeing everyone out there. I want to say what's up to Reverend Terry Lee. I want to say what's up to Pastor Gil Monrose. I want to say what's up to Commissioner Mark Stewart. And just
this is my brother.
Great honor.
This is the only Jewish Jamaican in Flatbush.
Good evening. My name is Gail. I work with Carver Bank right there on Nostrand and Empire. I came to this event this evening because I do believe that the NYPD plays a very crucial role in our communities, and we have to work hand in hand, just like Carver works hand in hand with our communities. As how I expect the relationship with the police community and our neighborhood community to be synonymous. So I'm here to support and to encourage.
Pastor Gilman Rose, a field advisor to the Mayor of New York City, and a pastor, of course, in the Kind Fund of the 6th Precinct, which we're in today at the Mount Zion Church of God, the historic Mount Zion Church of God 7th Day. I must say that Reverend Terry Lee is a gem. He's a gem for our community because he's been doing this work for 28 years. There's no one that I know of, in New York City who has really been doing this type of work with limited funding just for the love of community. I think that he's number one. So the Unity Walk is very important for us. And I think that if we can walk and talk, if we can walk and be together, if we walk and we show that we're unified, I think that the community will see that we're trying to be able to work together as a community.
Good evening. My name is Leslie Grant, and we are here to communicate and to show the NYPD that we do appreciate their service. So tonight is a special night to honor the NYPD for the great work that they are doing in this community. Yes, as a business owner, in some countries, when it comes to Fridays, the guys will be coming around and stretching their hand for that envelope. However, this is Brooklyn, New York, where the NYPD is doing a very good job, where we don't have to worry about what they call extortion. So the NYPD is here to protect us, and I am here as a business owner to make sure they are appreciated for the good work that they are doing, and to let them feel that the community welcome them every time. So tonight, we are saying thank you to the NYPD who are protecting us so that we could live our life free of violence and whatever else may come with it. Sometimes we overlook the hard work that the NYPD does for these communities, especially communities like where people look like me. So we really have to give thanks and appreciate the NYPD when they come around to make sure that they feel welcome, just as how they let us feel comfortable when they are in this community. Reverend Terry Lee also promote, and myself, the unity walk in this community to show people that we really appreciate and to stick together as a community. We continue to promote unity walk to really show the community the strength that we can offer by uniting, walk together, talk together, celebrate together. I think it's very important to keep the community together.
Name is Lieutenant Duran McLean with NYPD Community Affairs Section, specifically Brooklyn South. We had a great event this evening, hosted by Reverend Terry Lee, a man of the community. It's always good to see the community come out to support law enforcement officers. The upcoming Unity Walk, we can't wait. Early August in Brooklyn. This year will be my 5th Unity Walk, and you know what? It's an extremely important walk because it brings the community and the police department together. It shows that we are all one, police helping the community and the community helping the police fight crime. The NYPD is an amazing organization, especially for younger people, inner city personnel. Currently, it doesn't take too much college credits right now. Is it 60, 64? Listen, it's a very, very, very rewarding career. And I would advise anyone, especially anyone that looks like me, to take the test, join the NYPD, and help me protect our community. I'm a young man born in Kingston, Jamaica, joined the NYPD, and I'm flourishing. I wish more people that looks like me, that come from similar backgrounds like me, would actually take the same path and actually help protecting and serving their community. Because at the end of the day, it's a very rewarding job. Not even a job, it's actually a career. And you get the opportunity to serve the people that you love. You get to serve the communities that you know, that you're familiar with. So it doesn't get any better. What's up to Brooklyn, New York, and more specifically, Dr. Reverend Terry Lee for making this night happen.
It was great seeing the diversity on the force now, which was not always that way, and even younger officers, which was great. I think that's really an inspiration for the younger generation to know that they too can become police officer if they desire.
My name is Missionary Cherry. I go to the Barriers and Edges Youth for Christ Ministry. Dr. Reverend Terry Lee is my pastor. Tonight was an awesome night to meet with the police and the community. It's awesome. I really enjoy myself to hear from the commissioner and all the police officers who are here.
Hi, my name is Akima Forbes. I am a Brooklynite. Been here all my life. So tonight we seen community fair officers, NYPD officers, the commissioner, the deputy chief of staff for NYPD, and we also have some local religious leaders. We also have community helpers and community specialists, coming together and supporting NYPD officers who are not just going on the job just to, make ends meet. They're actually going on a job to make a difference, to make changes in the community that they're serving.
One love, one heart, let's get together and feel alright.
Special thanks to our friends at Mr. Printer. Tell us more about the Royal Terrace.
This event space is very unique and classy, wonderful elevator from basement all the way to the roof. We have a nice first floor, second floor. We are on Main Street, Utica Avenue, 1298 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, and we are ready to go.
Rainbow Car Service, 718-498-4444.
For 24 years, What's Up New York has been the voice of the community in New York City, volunteering time and services to highlight individuals who make a difference. This June 11th, the People's Cameraman is taking on a challenge for a cause. 70 push-ups and 13 miles, a feat of strength and endurance. He can't do it alone. We're asking for your support. Pledge a flat donation or donate per mile he completes. Donate via Zelle or Cash App. Every dollar counts, and your pledge will help to continue the work of highlighting our community. Join us in supporting the People's Cameraman. Donate today, and let's show the power of our community.
Rich from me born, good to be here. Earth is beyond every season my beer. My father in charge, him rule everywhere. All in my favor, my heavens them clear. Life how we live, it don't come with a steer. Treat myself better than a billionaire. No smoke cigarette cause my lungs too dear.